In this lesson, we're going to cover the Move tool. This is the Move tool here. It's one of the few tools that doesn't have a bunch of hidden tools. This is what the cursor looks like. And this is a screen grab. I just wanted to be able, I'm going to go over to the brush tool. I don't know why I went over. There's the live, this is the screen grab. So this is the tool here. And when it's dark, it means you've got it. It's in your hand, just like a hammer or a pliers or whatever. And this up here is the options bar, and this options bar changes with every tool, and it's very important because it gives you more options with the tool. There's auto select, not my favorite, but I'm going to show you the difference between auto select and manual select. Layer and group, I'm going to show you the difference. You can constantly show the transform controls. Again, not my favorite. Doesn't make it right or wrong. You'll find what your favorite is. There's always more than one way to do stuff. Here are the alignment tools. These are great. This is a panorama tool. We don't have a panorama, a bunch of photographs to create a panorama. I know Classroom in a Book does. But you'll see what it is. We'll do a lesson later on when I can get out there and take some pictures. And here, these are grayed out because they're 3D. These are the workspaces that come with Photoshop. There's painting and typography. And I often make my own workspace depending on where I'm working. Anyway, let's move on from the static version. I wanted that so I could circle things. And let's go over here to Window, Arrange, Consolidate all tabs, and we want the live version that has the things that I'm going to show you how to move. We're going to start with the squares. I just turned on the visibility. I'm going to move the toolbar. You can make the toolbar double or single. I prefer it single now. It started out as double. Sometimes I have to double it up to move it. It's easier to grab the bar, but I usually leave it as a single strip. So here are our squares. There are squares. Now, if I go to the Move tool, oh, by the way, the keyboard shortcut, V. Got the Move tool. If I go to Auto Select, I don't have to go over to my layers and select which one I want to work on. Like I would go here and move the red one around. But if I'm on auto select and let's say I want the light green one, I can just click it. See how it moved up to the light green one, dark green one, purple one. The reason I don't prefer it is I have found that I accidentally click on layers, because when it's in auto select, if you're just sitting here thinking and you go like that, or you go like that. Oh, I don't have it on auto select. That's why. You go like that. Oh, and you're there, and you don't even realize you're on that. At least for me. So that's what auto select does, and I see a lot of students love it, and that's fine. I want to align. I think the alignment tools are the best. You have to kind of be somewhere near where you want to be. Now, to manual select, all you have to do is be in the Move tool and hold down in the Mac the Command key and the PC the Control key. So I'm going to move this up a little bit and this over a little bit and this down a little bit. So I'm going to select them all. If I didn't want to select them all, I would hold the Command key, but I can select the top and bottom, and it selects everything in between when you hold the Shift key. Up here are the Align keys. I'm going to align Justify left. And now the spacing clearly isn't right. So that's when we go over to the Distribute, Vertical Centers, and now there they are. They're nice and lined up. It's great. I have the rulers up, which is under the View menu, and you can even check it. And we used to have to do it this way, but it's still a good. I still use the guides. I'm going to turn off the guides with Command semicolon. And that would be Control in the PC. So that's that. So that's the squares. I'm going to turn off the squares and I'm going to turn on the circle. Now, the reason in groups isn't my favorite, unless I have tons of groups. See, here's layer. If it's in group and I want to do my manual trick, hold the command key and get the yellow circle, it's not going to do it because the whole group is selected. No, it is. It just won't do it. It'll go to a different group, but it won't go to, let me see if I turn on the eyeball here, it'll move to squares. So if you want to move groups, that's fine. But I'm usually moving layers. So here we are, and it's going to be the same thing. I'm going to click, shift, let's see. I'm going to align bottoms. And now, of course, we need to distribute. And I believe this is horizontal centers. Bottom edges, vertical centers, top edges, horizontal centers. There we go. And now they're all aligned, nice and aligned. Now, the last thing I want to show you about this is show transform controls. Now that I have them all selected, I can select them all. I can go here and select one, and there it is. I'm going to hold the shift key, option from the middle. Shift keeps it aspect ratio, and hit return. And there you go. You can do that. Every time you pick a layer, it will show the transform controls. I prefer to go under edit and show transform controls only when I need them. So I'm going to hit escape, and there's not only transform, but free transform does, let's see, edit, transform, where are we? Free transform rotates, resizes, and moves, and then there's all these different transforms in here. So that's pretty much your move tool. And there's your move icon, and we'll move on to another lesson.